Not every math teacher shows the distributive property this way, but it's what's worked for me, and it usually simplifies problems, so I keep on doing it. I look at the sign in front of each number and term. This is a positive 3 times a positive 4k, so I would write out positive 12k. And then I come back and I say positive 3 times, and then I always double check to see what's in front of it. That's a minus sign. So to me, I go 3 times negative 4 is negative 12, and I've simplified it. Okay, we've distributed 3 to each term inside the parentheses, and now all of this is replaced with this, and that's a very key um, tool or skill that we need to solve equations. So let's go through and try it again. What's in front of that p? It's a 1. So 7 times 1 is 7. And 7 times negative 4 is negative 28. Oh, sorry, forgot to put the p there after the 7, because 7 times 1p is 7p. 7 times negative 4 is negative 28. And so I use the negative or positive sign to actually join that up, and it becomes like a subtraction or an addition sign. Let's try this one. Negative 5 times positive 1n is negative 5m, and negative 5 times negative 4 is positive 20, so I just write plus 20. 9 times 1 is 9, and 9 times positive 7b is positive 63b, so I write plus 63b. Here's another one. Let's do it without doing the arrows this time. Negative 9 times 10x is negative 90x, and negative 9 times negative 4 is positive 36. What about this type of situation, though? It bothers me that a lot of times students don't know what to do when we see an expression, or let's just say this is part of an equation, like let's just say all of this in yellow is equal to 23. What we have to do before anything else is that we need to distribute. But what do we do when there's no number on the outside? There's an invisible number, and you look in front of it. Is it a minus sign? Is it a plus? In this case, it's negative 1. So that becomes negative 2x, and this becomes negative 5. What do we do with the rest of it? We just pull it straight down. Okay, so this 2 comes straight down. If it's an equation, I pull down the equal sign and equal 23. If it's not an equation and it didn't even happen there, I go and distribute, and then I combine like terms. Well, that's a positive 2. This has an x on it, so I can't do anything. But 2 minus 5 is negative 3, and then I just tack on the negative 2x right behind it. In this situation, it would be like there's an invisible positive 1 on the outside, and let me scroll down a little bit more. Let me get a different color pen. Positive 1 times 1 would be positive 1m. So I want to put a plus sign there because it was positive 1m. And positive 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. And then this 2 just comes straight down. And in this case, it's 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. And then I just pull down my plus 1m.